Alright guys, welcome back to Zab's project. Today we have a red Audi just coming today, and this one, believe it or not, is for parts as well. We bought this car as a non-runner. Apparently there's injector issues with this car, but as you remember from our previous video, we had a red Audi from Copart that we bought. We're trying to fix it up. We kind of pulled the parts on, but we bought this car because it's got the actual color, so we don't have to obviously repair the other bonnet and fill it and sand it, whatnot. So we're going to take this bonnet off, bumper off, and put into that car. Also with this car we got the S-line alloys, and those S-line alloys are going to go to this black Audi here. So we completed the wheels for this car and we completed the red car just by one car. As you can see, the bumper is a bit different color, but we thought, look, we're going to repair that bumper on the other red Audi, and that's more worse, so we just put this on and then later on just paint it and see how it comes up, or polish this up and see how it comes up. So first thing what we're going to do is going to take the bonnet off. So bonnet realistic is quite easy. 2 bolts there, 2 bolts there, and then obviously the arm itself. It's a 13mm.
Yep, 13mm. So we'll loosen the bolts first. You've never done it.
Yeah, and plus it's winter as well. Don't feel to come out of the house.
You never want to come out of the house anyway. What do you know that?
Yeah, hence why we haven't uploaded not many videos at the moment. But hopefully now we should be. Just to show you the state of the car. Engine's been stripped. Obviously, like I said, the injectors is taken them out already.
So remove one bolt from, loosen all the bolts, or remove one bolt from this side, remove one from that side. Leave the other 2 on. So we'll do the opposite side. It's just be easier for us to remove the bonnet with hand. And once we remove that strap off. Over here, that is loose. Yep.
Right, so we're going to get something like to pry this off. So you see this little clip here, you push that and then this kind of moves off. Because we already got one on the other Audi, so we really don't need this arm. This arm can stay on it. We'll just attach to the other one on the other Audi. And pretty much that's how you remove a bonnet. But yeah, we'll just show you the last part of it, of releasing that and that. Good thing about this Audi is, like with normal cars, you get the wiper washer water pipe, which obviously kind of attached to the bonnet and goes over here. But with the Audis, they've actually put it through here onto there, so it kind of makes your life easier, just a bit. You know, play around with the pipes when taking the bonnet off.
So we haven't got the right tool, so we can use a flat screwdriver. We do it from the bottom here, I believe.
No, I was going to say top bar. If I go to the bottom, we can keep that on with this bonnet.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So you just need to pull this out, the clip, so
it kind of gives you a release.
like that. And then I'm going to loosen this bolt. These are still on it. Loosen the other side. Whilst holding the bonnet, and then do you want to go on that side and hold that? What, like, yeah.
Let me just close the camera for a little while. And that's how you remove a bonnet. So the bonnet's sitting on top over there. Sort it all out. So now what we're going to do next is we're going to show you how to remove the front bumper of an Audi A3 8P. Normally there's T25 torque bolts underneath the bumper, and you got the rear, just where the wing is, you have this inner line cover. There's 25 torques over there. You take them off. So you take from the bottom, from the side, once you've taken them off, and there's like a bracket that goes like this, and there'll be 10mm sitting here from the back bolt, and there'll be 2 T25 torques, one here, one there. Once you've removed that, the whole bumper's loose. Then you come to the top, leave it easiest to last. Again, T25 torques, but obviously somebody's been playing around with this bumper before, so you got that totally different thing there, and totally different thing going on there. Once you've done that, and you just kind of force it towards you, and it just kind of all moves out. Grill is part of the bumper, which you can take out separate once it's off the bumper. But yeah, let's crack on with this now. Alright, so we're going to go ahead. So you got T25 there, T25 there, and a T25 there, and I think there's one inside the arch
Yeah, they're
just
going
over
all the
there,
way around, yeah.
just over there. What happens is that this bottom part here, this part of it just comes off, sliding off.
But we're gonna remove the outside,
And just
move
kinda
this
force it
out, and
across.
try to get a bolt. There's a bolt underneath here, which is T25. We just undo that.
And then there's a tailmate that goes across there to the bracket as well.
yeah. So it depends how bad the bolts are, because
Yeah, because obviously been off time they're not being removed and all the water can rust them up. But looking
just make sure you keep the bolts safe. As I've just done, I've placed them in the bumper, so they won't go nowhere. So once we remove the bumper, the bolts are sitting right inside as where we want them. And I was messing. You don't want them to fall in the bumper. You want to put them inside there.
Yeah, just to rectify what Z said there. When you take the bolts off, keep them somewhere safe where you know they're there, and then later you can put them back on again. Normally what we tend to do is we put them anywhere and then we don't realise where they are.
Well, it's called reducing the weight of the car.
A bit too much weight you're trying to reduce.
Okay, that's that done. So let's move this one here. See, I tried to keep it safe. Look, here it is.
I already showed that to him.
As you can do that, and then you can see access the bolts.
So there's your tailmate right in front if I can focus it. Hello, you can just about see it.
And then there's one bolt here.
And then there should be a little
Bit
bracket.
up there, that bracket there. So this bracket over here, the bolt is here.
Underneath it.
So this one hasn't got the bolt there, so you can just pull the bumper out like that.
So basically, like I said to you guys before, so obviously somebody's been playing around with this bumper. To be honest with you, this doesn't look like the original bumper of this car because it's got two different shades of red.
Yeah, but as I've said, because it's a nice complete bumper, there's no damage to it as the other bumper, we can put this on and
spray it later
paint it
on.
afterwards,
See how it
obviously
goes.
in summertime, not winter. So.
Yeah, we're not really fussed about it. I just want to just make it look one complete red car, even though it'll be a different shade of red. And then the plan with this car, to be honest with you, is just put it for braking for parts. If anybody needs any parts, you know, just get rid of the parts and then most probably just scrap the car. We could really just complete this car, just sort the engine out, but just I think for us it's just complete that red Audi. And well, we'll see. Let's see how it goes, to be honest with you. Let's see how it goes. Looking at it first glance, turbo's been removed, DPF, exhaust all gone. But yeah, overall it's a nice clean Audi. The only reason we're trying to fix the other red Audi is because the tax on the other Audi is £20 for the year, whereas this one, it's top of my head, is £180 a year. So you know what, we thought we'll get that ready and just keep that £20 tax, diesel, just use that, and then obviously the alloys can go on the black Audi that we've got, the other one, S-Line. Alright guys, so what we've done here, we've jacked the car up. We're going to take the wheel off just to make our life a bit easier when accessing the inner part of those bolts. We did say we were going to remove them and just push them a bit sideways, but we just couldn't
Get enough access in there.
access here for the bolts and stuff. Normally you should be able to, but we just couldn't. So yeah, we're just removing the wheel off, just giving that much all the access now, so it's just so easier to do everything we want to do. Alright, so we finally got the bolts roll released. We've kind of pushed it down so Z can take it out now.
So when you do this, is pull this forward, and this bit here.
If you now flip the top part across there, and you should be able to see excess there.
10 mil, yeah.
There's a 10 mil there. And there should normally be two T25s. One just where that is, if you put your finger there, see, there, and one just sliding underneath it.
This side here.
Yeah, just across
On the
going
side.
upwards like it's like in the bracket.
So we've removed that T25 bolt of the bumper, and it's come off. So once you remove both the bolts, just pull the bumper aside
So towards you basically.
towards yourself, and then it'll come off the bracket. And obviously this was the 10 mil bolt Abs was on about, but that's for the headlight bracket. It's got nothing to do with the bumper. So once you've done that, you come to the front of the car. You got another T25 here.
Yeah, I was telling these guys obviously the biggest bumper's been played around with. So
Yeah, so we'll show you what happened. So once you remove that,
it's not the original stuff, and it's only just shoved any three different top. Just keep the bumper on there.
so once that's removed, over here in the middle there should be another T25. However, they had this clip on, so we remove that clip. And over here should be another T25, but they got this big bolt.
which is loose.
Which is loose. I think they just slide the bolt in there. They haven't even bolted on really.
Just let it hold on to it basically.
So yeah, we're gonna pull that out somehow. And then once you've done that, on this side here,
Similar as the other
two
side.
T25s again. Pull the bumper towards yourself, and it should come off. So we're gonna do that first, and then we'll show you when we're removing it.
Alright, as you can see here now, we're taking off the T25s, yeah?
Yeah, T25 under tray, bumper under tray connected to the engine under tray, and then your bumper should not be held with anything else. The bumper's already loose now.
Yeah, so you can see the whole bumper. So the whole bumper is got shaken, has it? See the whole bumper, yeah, there it is, it's coming off. And obviously things are falling apart in it as well. So it looks like a bracket for one of the headlights, I think.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean,
side
like,
wing bracket, this one here,
yeah,
which
but
obviously because we removed the bolts out, it just comes off.
Yeah. Like again, saying the same thing again. Obviously, there's been bumpers been playing around with different bolts on it.
I think they were trying to remove the bumper and a few other things, but I think they just either got fed up or they couldn't remove it. I don't know.
Or just gave up because no time.
Gave up on it, but yeah.
Alright guys, after fighting on the other side, to be honest with you, they just put some random screws in there.
So this is what they had on both sides of the bumper hinges. Flat with the 8mm
bolt on the other side.
nut and the washer.
When they should have been
What?
T25s, exactly, yeah. So basically they've been played around with.
And if
But
you,
anyway,
if you come here, this is how long the bolt is. Like, this is how long it goes on and on and on and on and on and on. It's as annoying as my voice. And then you got the nut falling down on the other side, and it still goes on.
but, yeah.
Alright, there you go.
So now hopefully,
it is
hopefully if they haven't super glued this damn thing on, it should come off now.
super glue, silicone. We've got something there now.
Let's hope it has nothing. There we go, it's come off finally. Right, so we got fog lights obviously to it, so you're gonna have to disconnect the fog lights.
So what I normally do is
Twist it.
take the bulb out.
That's stiff.
If not, you gotta put the camera down and remove those wires.
Right, after so much hard work and taking these fog light
Wirings.
wires, one harness out, boom, there's the bumper, and boom, there's the bonnet, and boom, there's the bonnet. So that's the car itself now. What we also need is this crash bar here for the other Audi. We're going to take that off as well. What's doing easy? Just the crash bar?
I think that's about it really. The next thing we're going to do is obviously remove the headlights. So it'll be T25, T25, got 10mm bolt on the bracket. Same with here, T25 here. It's nice and loose, so I'll loosen this. T25 over here. Oop. This one is not going to be no good because that's spinning. Let's try the other side. Yep. This one just slide off, so it's just loosen it. So this one just comes off. You got this bit here. We shouldn't really be like this.
This is a car with different bolts and nuts on it.
It certainly is. I'm wondering if we've got a nut on the other side now. So I'm holding my finger on the other side. It's got something there, because what it was is headlight should come off. Loose.
Oh, there's one in there.
Two over here. So one over here, one on top.
One there.
And they are spinning.
That should go on top, one should be right.
Okay, this one over here, as you can see, it spins. So what we're going to do, we're going to go for a T30 or T27.
I hammer it in.
And hopefully that should grip up. Yep, there you go.
So just to recap, it's supposed to be a, what is it, T25?
Yeah, T25.
T25, but obviously it was totally
Rusted.
rusted and circled out. So what we've done is we put a bigger size T30.
Well, T27, slightly bigger.
Yeah, and we hammered it and then and just kind of gripped into it. So yeah.
So if we can zoom in over here, so you put your finger in the wing and you'll see this clip. See there. And that, there you go, see this bit here. And that should just come off. So
So we show them that pin on the back now.
So this bit here, slightly broken, but it's pushed down. There's your headlight. There you go.
It should be like a air pipe, I think it is.
There you go. That's one complete headlight out. Brackets are nice. Surprisingly, it's clean light, as in sense of like nothing's broken on it.
Or they haven't put any extra stupid bolts on it.
Alright guys, so we've changed the bonnet onto the car we wanted it to be. So let's close it and see how it looks. Look at that, all red. So we decided not to change the front bumper or the wings, and the reason being, if you come around this side, so sister drives this car, as you can see, all the effort we put in there, she's hit it and she's going to continue on hitting it. Don't want to be sexist, but being a woman driver. So we decided, until we don't get the black Audi ready for her, we're going to leave it as it is, at least it's one uniform color. And once the car comes back to us, we'll change the wings, get the front bumper resprayed, put that back on, and we'll align the bits and bobs we need to align, and then it'll be a complete, decent, brilliant red Audi A3.
Yeah, so just to show you what our sister is doing to it, scrape around here. That obviously that bumper was already like that. That bumper was already like that, hence why we got the other bumper. And this wing obviously was already like that. And this bonnet we just got has got a ding here. So
but we just wanted it to be a uniform color, so
it's all one red color because the bonnet was blue before. So yeah, boom, it's all done now.
there you go guys. That'll be the wrap up for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay safe, stay blessed, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share. We'll see you in the next one.